Hello. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. That is not the window that I wanted to be opened. There you go. Neither this one. Hey, happy Monday. Beginning of the week. Let's get started with energy. NT. T baby. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Let's see. I did a thing, and I'm going to tell you but later because I couldn't sleep today. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and decided to take a stab at Google, and it worked. And we're going to see the code and what I did. It was very simple, took me a couple of hours, and we're gonna see what I did, how I did it, and then we're gonna take it from there, and we're gonna start incorporating that thing into this project, and we're going to finally start using YouTube stuff in the project, not just Twitch. Hey. So yeah, exciting things, exciting news. But let's take a moment first to finish what we were doing on Friday, which is that Blade events page. We already have the tests for it. Now we just have to take care of the UI. Shouldn't take long. It's basically the same thing as the other view that we have. The regular events list, just with the slight difference of just showing the played ones instead of the not played ones, which we already have that based on the testings that we did on Friday. So again, we just have to show them. And after that, we're going to work with Google. All right, let's get moving. I'm gonna open my trusty terminal. This is too small. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is fine. Maybe 5. Maybe 6. 6 is fine. It's bigger, and I believe I already have a Tmux session for TTS panel. There it is. No sessions. Cool. Apparently, if you restart your computer, all sessions go away. No problem. Tmux. New as not Explore Media TTS panel. We're going to need this one, and let's rename this one to not move. No. Come on. 0. Put that on 0. And let's rename this one to TTS panel. Let's create a new window for, no, that's not what I want. That. Let's create this one and let's rename it to solo, because we're going to need a solo session running. And what else? I think that's it. We need something else. I'll just create a new window. All right, let's move back to this one and let's do CD. Heard. Why are you not doing what I ask? Is it the keyboard? Yeah. CD. No, not use CD. CD. Wait, there you go. RTTS panel. Vim. And we're going to go directly to show Twitch events. I'm gonna open Twitch events first. Actually, not this one, just the template. Show Twitch events, because basically I just have to copy this, and this is gonna be really simple, actually. You know. But before I do that, let's start solo. And there's a bug. Oh, gotcha. Maybe not. So let's go over to Beat. If it's running. Do I need reverb just yet? Probably do. Let's start that. And also the cue. At some point I should make those start right away. All right, we have that, and let's open Chrome. Why are you taking so long? Why are you taking so long? Oh dear Lord, why? Everything is running. Cue, reverb. Oh, beat's not starting. Oh, let's try starting that then. Wait, what? Is her not running? It's running. 8.3 sites. Why is it not finding my site? This is weird. Yeah, it's not. Why are you being dumb? Huh? Why are you being dumb? Right, I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna restart her because something is up. Quit. Yep. And restart. Okay. Restart beat. And magically works. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So this is the page. No, this is not the page. I want events played. This is what we're. Oh, not found. I thought I had a round for this. Am I in the wrong branch? I probably am. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in the wrong branch. So I created this branch off of main so that I wouldn't disturb the work that I was doing. So that's where I use as a playground for the thing that I'm going to show you later, but not yet. So I'm gonna change to played events page. There you go. This one is the branch we are using to work with. There you go. All right, all right, all right. And I guess it's just a matter of taking this code from show Twitch events, yoink, and then head over to show play Twitch events and paste. We're on ads already. Wow. Wow. Turns out I was making the whole Google thing API. I thought it was going to be way more complicated than it is, to be honest. The tough part about all of it is not how to use it, the API, but navigating that UI. Boy, that's confusing. Thankfully, we have ChatGPT to help us. So that's what I did. Worked out pretty well. Okay, ads are over. Yes, we're good. Be gone. All right. I'm gonna save this page here. Change this to played TTS messages. And this is just, that stays the same. Yeah. Yeah. Matthew Miranda, hi, how you doing? Is this a new series? Yes, sir. Well, new, as in it's not the same as it was before, but I've been doing this for I've been working on this project for, I want to say 6 weeks already. But yeah, I'm creating my own TTS panel and overlay for OBS. Yeah. And today I'm going to integrate Google Cloud text-to-speech because I've been using OpenAI for the text-to-speech part, but I really want to use the Google text-to-speech. It has, in my opinion, the voices are more interesting. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then starting to think and try to start coding the right now over on Twitch. If you redeem a channel, if you redeem 50 channel points on a specific channel point reward, you actually get to see your message on an overlay here in OBS on that side over there, and it plays the audio of your message. So that's on Twitch. I want to do that on Google too. I've been putting that off because I wasn't sure how to do that, but I did some research today and turns out it's not really that hard. So we're going to start looking into that so that we can have TTS on both Twitch and YouTube. And it's all running on Laravel Livewire. All right. So this right now I'm just taking care of a page that I wanted to have for events that have been played already. So old messages from the live stream, just in case I need to go back and look at them or play them again, whatever. I finished the tests for it on Friday. Now I'm just taking care of the UI. So with just that, should be able to, there it is. That's an old one, but that's a very old one. I don't need that marked as played. I'm gonna need to modify this card because it's already marked as played. Why are you not deleted though? How old are you? Oh, maybe, wait, there's supposed to be a scheduled task running. Why are you not gone? Let me check. Now I'm curious. I have a scheduled task that's supposed to run every day to delete old messages. Anything older than a day goes away. And I'm pretty sure that's older than a day. Let me just comment all of these lines and just run this one. Yeah, there is one right there. How, when? Yeah, this is from the 15th. Maybe that was there. No, it can't be. Is the scheduled task not running? Probably not, because I haven't croned that. Yeah, that's the problem. So I guess if I go over here and let's head over to, I think it's console or console, routes console. Yeah, there it is. Schedule command model prune daily. The problem is this is not enough. I mean, it is enough, but you also need to create a cron tab on your system that runs all of the scheduled tasks at an interval of 1 minute or 1 second. I don't remember. We can take care of that right after, but for now I can just split this like that and run it myself. Bersin, what is the background music? Where can I find that? It's very easy. You just go over to studio.youtube and then, ooh, that's doing pretty well. You go down to audio library and you find whatever you want here. You have music, sound effects. I just took a few of them. Then here's the trick though. What I did to have it as background music on the live stream, I just downloaded all of them from YouTube, and then I used a software called Audacity, and I basically just took let me see if I can find it. It's still in recents, live stream music. Yeah, here we go. Nope, that's gone. So what you do here is just you take all of the audio files, you drag them over here. It's like an audio edit software, and you just put them all next to each other in one track, and then you export that as an MP3. And after that, you can go over to OBS and create an audio source that loops over and over. And that's basically what I did. I'm curious. Where did those files go? Let me see. Is it in movies? OBS? Music? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So every single piece of every single one of these chunks is one of the songs that I downloaded, and I just, when you drag one over here, it puts it on a track below. You just have to grab that track and move it over to the end, delete the track that was created, and you just then export this. Sorry, really simple. And you can have as many as you want. And then on OBS, you just had an audio file, an audio source, audio file source. I forgot how it's called. It's called media source. And then you can choose a file there. All right, let's run this prune command, php artisan model prune. Let me see if it's gonna grab it, pretend. Yeah, there it is. And also, let me make sure that it's going to delete the file. Just making sure that everything is still working as expected. So if we go to storage, app, public. Wait a minute. Why are there so many files? Are you not showing what you're supposed to be showing? Why? Hold on. That's too many files. There's only one record. What the crap? Anyway, let's run the prune command. Have to be over here. Okay, one file went away. That's good. But I need to delete all of the others. Don't know why they're still there. In fact, let's take one of those and see what it has, because I'm curious what is there. Let's go with the first one, 2296. What does that have? Nothing. Huh. Are those all bad? $26. Yeah, they're bad files. Huh. I'm gonna do this over here. It's gonna be faster. Code. No, not code. Herd. Where is herd? Where is here? TTS panel. Storage. App. Public. Nothing. 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 Yeah, these are all just corrupted files. You know what I think it is?
This is my first test using Google Text-to-Speech service.
I forgot that was there. Surprise. I think what it was is I'm not ignoring these files. Yeah, I think that's a problem. Let's open git ignore on this one. It's supposed to ignore everything. Yeah, everything is ignored here. Why are you bringing in those? Where are those coming from? That's so weird. Everything in this folder should be ignored. Anyway, let's just delete everything. Not everything. No. Well, yeah, everything. I can create that one again. There you go. Okay, clean slate. Perfect. So there should be nothing here. I refresh. There you go. Now I need to modify that card. I don't know if I should modify I don't know if I have to create a new component or if I should create an entirely new component just for the played ones, or just modify the existing one to maybe hide that button depending on the context of the component. I think that probably is better. Yeah, I have an idea. Just show the button when the played add column is null. If it's not null, then you don't need the button. Genius! Let's see. The component is called Twitch event card. In fact, let's create a test for it first. Test first. Show the event message. No, that's not what I want. Updates the played at column. Let's take this one. So it hides the mark as played button when the event has been played already. That makes sense, right? I don't need to mark as played when it has been played already. So create a new event. I'm going to modify the played at column and set it as carbon. I said carbon. Now. All right, so that's the event. And we should say that assert not see marked as, wait, what is the actual label? I forgot. I'm gonna say it's marked as blade, just to make sure. I guess I have to open the actual template. There it is. Well, the A is, should correct that. Could be that. Be consistent with the capitalization. So mark as blade. We should not see that when the blade add column is set. I don't need this, I don't need this. And I do need that. Should be okay. Well, it's going to fail actually. How did I test? Hey Dane, Alex, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here and for joining me. Howdy. How did I test this? Forget the command. Hold on. I did this already. I think it's leader space T. Yes. No test found. Cool. I have to save. Like that. All right. Obviously, it fails. Well, it fails because of the assert not C. Not a function. Is it assert don't see? That was the whole file, but okay, it passed. Hold on. Let me just test this one. What was it? Leader L. There you go. No, that's the. Well, now I can remember. That's the entire file. Never mind. So, paste, and that's one. I guess if I do space L instead, it just runs the last thing I did. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So that's passing. That's passing? How is that passing? That should not be passing. Why are you passing? Why? Well, that's not good, is it? Okay, maybe let's use this one instead. Dude, what the hell? This is supposed to be simple. What are you doing to me? Okay. This is weird. Okay, so take all of this, yoink, and go back here, paste. That should fail. That should fail. Please fail. Mother of... This is extremely strange. What am I doing wrong here? Am I crazy? Are we on ads? Yeah. Okay, let's take a break. Let me think for a second. Let me think for a second. Now you work. How? What did I do? Jesus. Oh my god. Swear to God, what was different? Is blade not? That was so dumb. Okay, now it's failing as I wanted to. I'm gonna wait on ads and then keep going. 20 more seconds. Okay. Yeah, of course. All right. Now this is failing. And to make it pass, I just need to go and hide that button depending on the played ad column. So let's do this. Let's say if event played ad it's actually null. If played ad is null, then we can mark it as played. All right, let's do this. Still failing. Why? Jesus Christ. The one thing that I miss in VS Code was autosave. Now I have to do it myself. So many responsibilities. All right, let's do that again. And now it's passing. Which means I can go back here and let's go back to events first and foremost. Let's watch. No, actually, let's go played here. Keep forgetting that everything is working now. Let me check on OBS real quick to make sure that everything is running here. BTS local, it's enabled. And double check solo real quick. Reverb is good. The queue is good. Okay. I'll keep it on the queue. So if we do PHP artisan to each event, that will raise one test event, and I'm gonna prepare this and run it. Queue should run, everything is fine, and whoppa. No? There's always something, isn't it? Yeah, it ran. What happened to my queue? What happened to my overlay? What happened to my overlay? Why did you not work? Where's even? Why did you not? Come on, dude. Need you to work. Let's see. I'm gonna open it here, but first I need to go and grab, it's actually secret. Let's try it out over here. Overlay. Key, no, that's not it. Secret. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna double check the overlay in OBS just to make sure. Yeah, looks fine. Refresh cache of current page. Maybe that was the thing. Okay. I'm gonna hide this one. And let's raise another event. Why are you not working?
Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius.
Everything is like alive today. Tests work when they want. Q works when it wants. What is happening? It's AI taking over? Finally? I don't know. Just... It's Monday. That's what it is. It's Monday. Figure it out. For the love of God. Okay. So that's there. It's working. Kinda. Let's go up here. And this. Head over to here. Now we have two. It didn't mark it as played. Are you kidding me? Should have marked it as played. Come on, dude. Oh, I did. Okay, my bad, my bad. I spoke too soon. This guy should have refreshed though, so that's another thing. I'm gonna mark this as played.
Simplicity is the consequence of refined emotions. John Dallenberg.
All right, let's go to the played events. And the button is gone. At least that is working, which is good. I really hate that things are just random today. All right. What do you say if we actually create some links for it? Then open the navigation. It should be a nice touch. I have to open. Where is it? Navigation, is it? Navigation menu. All right, default one going to be events. Is that how I call the... No, don't do that. events index actually. Why are you complaining about show play Twitch events? Undefined type? Are you kidding me? Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Let's restart the LSP then. There you go. Took care of it. Sometimes the LSP is kind of wonky. How long can it take to learn Laravel completely? It depends on every person. Every person learns at a different pace. But I will say there is no, how do I put this? It's not gonna take you years. That I can tell you. If you apply yourself and study hard. No, actually, I don't think there is a way to learn it completely. I don't know it completely. I've been using it for what? Close to 10 years. So there is no learning completely because it's constantly evolving. Version 12 is coming up now and it has a lot of new features and etc. So learning it completely is not possible. What you can do is learn how to use it effectively, and that is by reading the documentation and practicing a lot, and you will get more and more proficient with it. But you always need to rely on documentation. That's just how it is. And it's the same with every other language or framework. You always need to rely on the documentation because you cannot possibly humanly learn everything from memory. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about learning it all. Just worry about using it and creating stuff. Just use it. See if you like it. That's the key part. All right, that's one. Let's add another navigation link like this one. This will be for past or played events, past events, old events, past events. Sure. It's not highlighting the route though. Why? Interesting. Why is this not highlighting? Why? Why? Oh, I know why. Because that's not what I'm looking at right now. This one's hidden. This one is for... Oh, that should be it. What? Oh, this one doesn't even have the links. What is going on here? Why are you not behaving? Again, today things are just random. I don't like it. Alright. What if I just take you back to... Let's go back to events. Okay? Okay. Oh, I think I know why. Hold on. Oh, of course. This is a group. Still, it's just a group for the middleware. Why do you not want to highlight my my route? Why do you do this to me? Alright, let's take it back to the beginning. I think I know why. This is a route name, not a route URL. I'm such a dumbass. Pam 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 pam. Things are not random, I'm just an idiot. Okay. Let's align those. Well, no, that's fine. Maybe just move this to past. Yeah, that's better. I'm still mad about this.
It is quality rather than quantity that matters. Lucius Aeneas Seneca.
Market is played. You're not doing that. Why are you not doing that? You're supposed to do that. Why are you not doing it? All right, I'm gonna do this. Let me debug this real quick because it's gonna bother me the whole night. Hey Hamad, how you doing? Sorry I ignored you completely. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me again. I hope you're having a great day. Let me do this. I'm going to shut up the overlay here in OBS, so no overlay there. And let's open it again in the browser. Okay, it's connected. Everything is good. Make this smaller like that. And play another one. What is this crap? Uncaught, impromise, not allowed error, play, fail because the user did not interact with the document first. Google, what are you talking about? Really? You want me to touch you so that you can do stuff? That came out wrong. Sorry. God damn it. I hate you, Google. Here. Touch.
Because you are alive, everything is possible.
Did you mark it as played? Did ya? I'm gonna open it in another tab here. TTS panel events. You did? You piece of shit. Okay. Do I have to hold on? So that means, do I have to actually, really? Are you gonna make me put my, okay, so I'm in OBS, you know, you can't see it, but I'm in OBS. So I'm gonna just click in the middle. That's not the one. That's not it. There you go. So I clicked on the thing. Technically I clicked on the page in OBS. Let's see if it works now. I have to enable it. There you go. Is the other one gone? No. You go away. Thank you. Okay, let's play another one. If this is the case, this is super annoying. Like, incredibly so.
Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama.
It's not marking it as played. That is so... Why? It's doing it on the other side. Why are you not doing it? It's annoying because I can't debug it. I can't debug it from OBS. Oh, buddy. Interact. Okay, there's an interact thing. Basically, it pops up the overlay in like a dock. So what happens if I do that again? Let me see. Boop. Are you going to work?
Because you are alive, everything is possible. Tich Nhat Han.
Okay. This is weird. Like, I have to interact, I technically have to interact with the page so that it will do the thing properly. Let's do that again. Raise another one, and it should work.
Simplicity is the consequence of refined emotions.
Well, okay, so this one is just not. I think I just tricked myself. Yeah, I just tricked myself. It was doing it. It was working. But I just remembered that this page. Yeah, no problem, beer. Always. So I just remembered that this page does not react when the thing is marked as played. So I was expecting it to magically work, but I never added that functionality. Which makes sense. But it's working. Good. There is the... No, never mind. Yeah, at the beginning I don't remember if it was weird or not. But anyway, so it's marking it as played. That's working. Maybe I can just add the reaction here. Let me see if that's there. Are we on ads already? Let me check. You go away. Yeah, we're on ads. Okay, let's take a break. And we're gonna do this real quick. Man, Mondays. Am I right? I guess at the end of the day, it's just solving all the little quirks so that everything is stable enough to move forward, and just be confident that what you have is not breaking and it's working as it should be before adding new things. Because if you start adding new things before you do that, you're going to end up with a hot mess of broken things and you don't know where the issues are coming from. So yeah, we have to do this. Let me do something real quick while we're on ads. This is bothering me too. I'm gonna move this button because I know it's working. I'm gonna move it to the first page because I'm hitting both of them. Let's move you over here maybe? No. At some point I'm gonna get rid of that. So I'm gonna move you here, you stay there, you stay there. You are going away someday. Okay. This one here is the one, the callback that I created to interact with Twitch API so that I could create my own, I could create clips by myself. Both working. This one, however, gives me a greater window for like 24 hours. And I think all of those are falling in the log. Let me check. You're not gonna do it like that, all right? Be that way. If we're done with ads. Oh, I can do this. I'm a dumbass. I can do this easily by looking at solo. Yeah, see, with that one, that button that I showed you, I have this URL that is valid for 24 hours. And that gives me, instead of the 30 second window, I have like a 90-second window to play around with the clip, which is nice. So I can go back and just use these clicks after the live stream. Good to know that it's working. All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I need to make this reactive so that I can remove the event once it has been marked as played. Let's do that real quick. So that would be let's go over to, I think this is done in the Twitch card, or show Twitch events maybe. Yeah, there it is, marked as played. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dispatch an event. Oh my god, bots are so annoying. Go away, please. You're not gonna let me do that? Hold on. Ban. Where's ban? Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm going to broadcast an event from here. Yeah. It's going to look very much like the Twitch event created event. With the difference that I don't really need a payload on that one. I just need to refresh the list when it happens. It's going to broadcast on the same channel. Let's create this one. I think, yeah. If I go to solo, there is a make tab here. Yes. What would you like to make an event? Why can't I not do it? Event. Can I really? Not working. There. And it's not typing. Why are you not typing? Okay, doesn't work. That's weird. Yeah. That one's buggy. Fine, I'll do it myself. PHP artisan make event Twitch event marked as played. Booyakata. All right. Get over here and let's make sure that this implements should broadcast. And instead of a private channel, let's use a channel. Let's go to line 26. Delete that. And I think that should be it. Make sure. Nothing else, just implementing that. Broadcast on, new channel. Yeah, that's it. All right. Oh, the channel name has to be events, like so. All right, now let's head over to no. Dear Lord. Show Twitch events. And when we save this, we're going to say broadcast Twitch event marked as played. Has to be a new one, right? Yeah, it's to be a new broadcast, new event. Okay. All we have to do now is listen for this. Wait a minute. No, yeah. I guess we could. This is not a private channel anymore, by the way. Maybe we can add another line here. Echo events, Twitch event played as, or sorry, Twitch event marked as played. and just call the same function. That should work. I mean, technically, I could create an empty function just for that event, just so it's not confusing. In fact, let's just do it. Why not? Let me yank this, paste it. We're still going to ignore it. And let's call it on Twitch event mark as played. Like that. It reads better, it's less confusing, it's a little bit more code that does nothing, but still easy to read. That's what's important for me. That's what's important to me. So that means that when we broadcast that event, which happens after we mark it as played, which happens after the audio is done playing, then the show Twitch events list is going to refresh. Hopefully. All right, let's raise another event, shall we? Oh, I need to go and look at this.
Simplicity is the essence of happiness. Cedric Bledsoe.
Go away. Go away. You didn't go away. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna restart or refresh this. And maybe it's because I didn't refresh. Let's try it again. Just in case.
Order your soul. Reduce your wants. Augustine.
Oh my god, why are you not doing it? Not going off. That's the one thing I can tell. Why is the event not going off? That's interesting. I'm gonna restart the queue just in case. And just to be sure, I'm gonna restart reverb as well. And Vite already restarted, that's fine. I'm looking for the differences somewhere, and I can't find any. Exactly the same thing. And yet this one fires off in the queue. This one doesn't. Hmm. Very interesting. Oh wait, I'm just noticing something. This is not where we marked thing is played. This is it's in the overlay. Yeah, dumbass. Yeah, there's another mark display here. Oh my god. Jeez, I'm on fire today. All right. I guess I can just I'm gonna go Twitch events. And I don't need this. Well, I do need this line here because I do need to listen for that event, but I don't need to broadcast it from here. That's dumb. I'm just gonna take that and put it here. That's what it should be. We set the playdat as now, save it, fade out the card, and then broadcast the event. Okay. 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 Let's do this again. Go on.
Nothing worth having comes easy. Theodore Roosevelt.
There you go. Feels good. Feels good. Now I can go here and I have all of the things that I just played. Okay, so we have a new page, which I don't really want to do anything else with it. I think I can move on. We can move on to Google now, right? Yeah. Let's move on to Google. I'm gonna stash all of these changes and just deploy. Before I do that, however, always test. Let me make this a little bit bigger, maybe. Like that. And let's do, because I know there will be changes. Let's do composer lint. Yep, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Just in case, let's do a composer refactor. corrector just in case we forgot something. Alright, that one's fine. Let's do composer test. We have coverage issues. Why? Oh, it's like a percentage thing because we have more files. Is that it? I still don't want to worry about Fortify in any way. And Jetstream service provider, as that I don't care about. Is this what's this one? Fortify. I don't care about that one. And so I guess we have to modify the minimum instead of 9 point. Wait, we have more. What? We have 90.8 and we want 90.4. Are you dumb? Oh, exactly. Can I do minimum? Okay, I guess that's a problem. Because we have 90.8 coverage now. We have more coverage that we are asking for. Let's go to composer.json. And where is it? Where is it? All right. Can I do min? Is that going to work? Yes. Good. Let's keep it like that. Or in fact, I'm gonna do 90.8. Now that's the new baseline, so that's good. Oh, we have a missing return type on show play Twitch events line 14. Let's go grab that. This returns a view. Illuminate view. Come on, come on, come on. We should be fine. All green, all good. All right. All right, let's head over to GitHub before we get into ads. All of those changes. So show played Twitch events and bug fixes. Bug fixes. Hmm. What did he fix, by the way? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a feature. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Change the routes. That's fine. All right, that's good. Commit and publish. Pull request. Wow, I'm not gonna write that again. Just do it. I'm gonna keep that open. In the meantime, I'm going to go over here, switch over to main, fetch everything. Yeah, pull it. And I think we are on ads already. Yes, we are. I'm gonna do this chore while the ads are running. Just making sure that everything is deployed. Okay. Oh, everything should be deployed actually. It's still running. What I'm going to do is I'm going to already pull that, switch to my Google TTS branch where we were playing, and I'm going to merge main into it so that we have all the changes that we just did plus what we're going to work on. Good. Okay. How do I close a window? Control WQ, no. What? Oh, reload, I guess. Load file. All right. Again, how do I close a window? Control WQ. There you go. No, that closed everything. Fantastic. It's not like VS Code. Anyway. Web.php because that's where the code that I want to show you is. Here we go. Okay. We have like 15 more seconds of ads and we can play around with this. I don't know if we're gonna do much today with this. could replace, we're not gonna do, oh boy, we're not gonna do testing of anything. We're just gonna play around with it and then think about testing later. Henry, can I call you Henry? Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, ads are over. So this morning I started playing with the Google Cloud text-to-speech API, and I got that running. That, my friends, comes from, it's basically the same snippet that is in the documentation. Now, there are a few steps that I needed to follow before getting to that. And I'm going to try and walk you through the whole process so that if you want to do something similar, you can. Because the whole thing, that is easy. Getting to that is easy because it's basically just documentation, code, copy and paste, except for one line that I'm going to point out where the documentation is wrong or outdated. But that's easy. The hard part with Google, oh God, the hard part is to navigate that UI that is unnecessarily complicated. So, first of all, what I did, I just had a conversation with ChatGPT. And let me show you that entire conversation. Laravel Google TTS integration. Here we go. So all I did was I need to write a web application. This is to show you how useful AI as a tool is so that you start using it more often, because this can get you unstuck so quickly, not necessarily do the things for you, but at least get you going like super fast and get you like halfway there already. So this is all I write. I need to write a web application in PHP using the Laravel framework that connects the Google Cloud TTS API and transforms a text string into an MP3 file. That's all I said. So it takes me over to walks me through creating a new Laravel project. I don't care about that part, but this part is important. You only need to require one package. And also, while you're doing this, if you're doing this like I'm doing it, always have the documentation at hand. Never take all the things at face value because things could be different. So, in the meantime, I have, where is Obsidian, by the way? I have my notes here, and I was already looking at the documentation for this. I think this is it. Let's open that one. Now, I was just comparing nodes with the package that OpenAI is telling me to require, and it's the same one, Google Cloud Text to, wow, I can speak, I promise. Google Cloud Text to Speech, and it's the same one. Require Google Cloud Text to Speech, okay. And then a few steps that you need to follow for credentials. As far as I understand, this API only works, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me. This API works either best or only works with a service account key. Basically, this is just a JSON file that you create on the dashboard, on the Google Cloud dashboard. You download that to your machine or wherever you want to put it, and then put that file somewhere in your file system. It's recommending me to put it inside storage, although I didn't want to go that route. I don't feel comfortable having that file inside my web app folder. So instead I put it in my home folder in my local machine. And it's, let me show you where it is. It's right here. So that's the file. I renamed it. It came with a weird name, but that's basically where I put it. Now, how do you generate that file? Because again, that has to be done in the console. So I asked down here, where did I ask? I guess I didn't ask. So if you go to, I'm going to open my console in a different tab. First, you have to create an application in the Google API, the Google Cloud Console. I already went through that process. It's very simple. You just click on that button there and you can just create a new project. It's called a project. So you create a new project first. I created the Laravel TTS Google project. And then you need to add APIs to that. So the way that you do it, and I don't know why this is not showing right away, because this took me like 10 minutes to try and find where I can add APIs to this project. And all you have to do is click on this navigation menu, and there it is, APIs and services. This should be visible by default. Google, please. So you click on APIs and services, enabled APIs and services. And from here, you can enable APIs and services. And all I did was search for text to speech, and then you select cloud text to speech API, and it's going to say enable here. So you just have to click the enable button, and that's it. You have your API enabled. Second step is authentication. So you click here again, and then instead of clicking on enable, is this big enough? I'm gonna make it bigger. Instead of here, you go to credentials. And then under service accounts, or actually you click on create credentials here. This one I created. This email, it just is just a random generated email basically. But when you create a new credential, you select service account and then go through all of this. Service account name, account ID, create and continue. You grant the account, you grant access to it, and at the end it's going to allow you to download a JSON file. I guess if I click here, enable service account. Oh, okay. So for the JSON part is not yet, we're not there yet. So you create a new service account basically. And then under service account, you head over to keys. And here is where you say add key, create new key, because once you create a new key, you can't download it again. It's just one time download and that's it. If you want a new one, you have to create a new one. So add key, create new key, and then select JSON, click create, and that is going to download a JSON file. And that JSON file contains the authentication keys, your public and private key, all the authentication details needed for your application to work. So download that file, keep it secret, and then back in code, following the documentation, we already set up the authentication for this, and this is the example that they give you. Now there is a key difference in this code that does not work, but I'm going to point it out. First, let's go to our code, and the first thing you need to do is create a new text-to-speech client. That is the same as the example. So create a new text-to-speech client, and let me make this bigger actually. So new text-to-speech client, and then you create the input for that client. That input is of a class synthesis input. So you create that, and then you set on the input, you set the text that you want to, they call it synthesize. Really? Synthesize. Thank you. You pass the text that you want to synthesize or transform into a file, and then comes the voice part. So first you create a new voice selection parameter or voice selection params. You set the language that you want. There are different language codes. In this case, I already looked for the one that I wanted, which is ENGB or Great Britain. And then in the example, they show language code ENUS. And additionally, I knew that I wanted another parameter in the voice, which is the voice name. You can choose between several voice names, and the official list is here. Here you have a list of all of the voices that you can use with the code and the voice name. And I chose ENGB Studio. Where is it? Standard. Where is it? Standard B, Standard C, Studio B. So this is the one that I like. So it sounds like this. Also, it's a male voice. We'll see how. I'm going to show you how to configure that.
With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, texts, and more.
So that's the voice that I wanted. So I took the code, the name, and the gender, and I took that over to here, and you just have to call set language code, set name, and for the gender, you use this line, set SSML gender, and there is a class, which is basically an enum class that will contain all of the codes that you need, male, female, etc. Once you're done with that, we move on to the audio config part. You create a new class for it, and then set the encoding. In this case, I want to download my file as an MP3 file. So you choose an audio encoding MP3. Let me see how many options are there in this case. So you have MP3, PCM, Holo, Malo, Linear, and a bunch of others. In my case, MP3 is fine. Then, this is the part that is different, because in the example, they go straight for audio config, or sorry, once they set the audio config parameters, they go straight to text-to-speech client, synthesize speech, and then pass 3 inputs: the input, the voice, and the configuration. Sorry, that does not work. Instead, what you have to do is you create a new request, a new synthesize request, synthesize speech request, set the input to the input class, the voice, the audio config, and then finally you make a synthesized speech request using the speech client. You call synthesize speech and then pass that request into the method. That's how it works. The documentation is not correct. So that was a nice 30 minutes of researching. So once you do that, you get a response. And with that response comes the audio content. And all I'm doing here is just using storage disk in the public disk. And I'm putting a file called Google test.mp3. And for the contents of that file, I'm just calling response get audio content. I'm going to save this, head over to Google Chrome. Before I do that, let me open the storage folder, app, public. There's a bunch of files there, but you're going to see another one. I'm going to put it here. Then I'm going to go to Google Chrome and navigate to, I guess the route was, how did I call the route? I just called it Google. So I navigate to Google. That is my testing route. And nothing shows up. That's okay. But if I go back, now I have a google-test.mp3 file. And if I play that, I found out that you can play this in the command line using afplay storage app public Google test.mp3.
This is my first test using Google Text-to-Speech service. Hooray!
And there you have it. So all that code that we have right now, let me make this a little small. And go up here and go up here and do this. And let me make this small too. Like that and there. So now I have the base for what I want to do. I can take all this example code and basically for now, I'm just going to replace the service that I'm using currently to transform all of the events into files. And later, what we can do is if you want to use a different voice, maybe we can implement a voice selection that can be passed with the text message. But in order to do that, we'll probably have to do some kind of tokenization of the string or just use like regex to analyze the string of the message. We'll think about that later. For now, let's do a hot replace of the current OpenAI text-to-speech service that we're using and replace it with this one. I'm going to go to where does this happen? Now, granted, I'm going to break a lot of tests with this, but we'll worry about it later on. Let me think. Is it in Twitch event? Received handler. No. Twitch event listener? There. Twitch event listener. Okay, so this part here is the OpenAI text-to-speech part. We need to replace all of this. It's a lot of code to just put in, but let's do this. Let's do it ugly and make it work first, and then we can clean it up later. like creating a hand, like either functions here that can separate all of the functions of the Google text-to-speech service, like service functions inside this class, or we can probably create a service class for Google text-to-speech that will look better. But for now, let's just put it in, and that's it. I guess the file name I want to keep, and I'm going to comment that out. Let's head over to, let's get back to this. Let's copy this. Let's copy everything. Yeah, yoink. Let's just put it in there. All right. Obviously, we're missing a bunch of classes. So let's start importing Twitch text-to-speech client, and then input, synthesis input, voice select params, and then SSML voice gender. Yes. Stop doing that, please. Thank you. Next is audio config. Synthesize speech request. And audio encoding class. Oh boy, there. And what's last? Storage. Illuminate support facades. Storage. Anything else? No? Good. Now let's start making use of, for example, the text. It's going to come from event message. So change inside parameters, parentheses, sorry, event message. Stop doing that. There we go. What else? I guess the only other thing is the file name here. And let's change this with file name that we created up here. And technically, that should work, right? So let's give it a try. I'm gonna save this. Head over to the command line. And let's do PHP artisan Twitch event. Everything good here? Yes. Let me check on this, on the queue and everything else, just in case. Beat is running. Reverb is running. Queue is running. All right.
Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Marie Curie.
That was a long message. You know what I should do? Wrap around and ads just in time. Okay, we're gonna take a break. It works. I'm happy. Oh, I want to test it if it work. I want to test if it works in this scene also. Let me run another one, just to make sure. Go away.
I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work, Thomas Edison.
Yeah, it's a little small, isn't it? Like, not full screen. Let me fix that. Whoop. And try that again.
When there is no desire, all things are at peace, Lauser.
Good. That was easy. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up. Oh, we're not on ads, actually. I'm a dumbass. It says ad starts in 1 minute. I thought it was already in ads. But good. I got to test the other thing. All right. So yeah. This is good. I really like that voice better. The other one was like too quiet, almost putting you to sleep. This one is like perky. I really like it.
Let all your things have their places. Let each part of your business have its time, Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Obviously, I pretty much broke a bunch of tests. Most likely. Let me just make sure that that's the case. PHP, no, Composer test. What is that? Lint? Oh. First of all, let me make this bigger. Composer lint. And then composer test. I'm curious as to what did I break? Really, nothing. Okay. I guess I was not testing. That's interesting, actually. Okay, now we're on ads. We need to do refactor. Interesting that no test cases failed. Okay, I know why. All the test cases are mimicking a request to OpenAI, and the response is already predefined, so it doesn't matter if I change the service from one to another because the tests do not know about it. They just keep going with the OpenAI request mock. So I guess the task at hand is to create another test with a mock of the new service, which is going to be difficult because it's like 7 classes. One sec. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to test all of this though. My guess is I'm gonna have to do a bunch of mocking of classes. All of this text-to-speech client, synthesis input. I just need to mock all of those and make sure that I call every single one of them. At the end of the day, I just need this call to synthesize speech. Sorry, this call to response get audio content to just return a file. To be honest, I don't know if I want to test all of that, but I should try. At least. Are we done with ads? Yes. So yeah, we have something working. Tests are still good, but they're just testing something that is not implemented. I am going to try and find a way to test all of this efficiently. Like I said, my guess it's going to be a bunch of mock classes and mock calls to functions, which is going to be a pain in the ass, to be honest. But like I said, I'm going to try at least. We're going to try and test this new service. And from there, I'm going to clean up this code, probably create a new service class that will probably make testing a lot easier, because it's going to wrap this all of the calls to new classes and just return a file, which probably, yeah, that will definitely make testing a lot easier. So I guess I'm gonna do that first. Create a service class for Google text-to-speech, and while I'm at it, I will probably just create another one for OpenAI. Test both of them, and once that's done and clean, maybe we can start thinking about voice selection. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Oh, the other thing that I want to also work on, and I do have the beginnings of it, is reacting to chat events on YouTube. So for that, I also asked our good friend ChatGPT. So the conversation went like this. So I asked ChatGPT, I want to be able to react to YouTube super chats. Super chats, it was just an example. I think you can just react to regular chats, and I'm probably going to do that because I don't want to test this with real money. So given that the chat activity over YouTube is really very low, I think I can just use regular chats, and everyone who sent a message will get a text-to-speech. So is there a way I can subscribe to a YouTube super chat event and have YouTube make an HTTP request to a webhook of my choice whenever it happens? And the answer is yes. You can achieve this by using something I didn't know existed, which is YouTube Livestream API in combination with Google Pop and Sub, or by polling the YouTube API super chat messages, which is not recommended. So we're going to ignore the polling suggestion altogether. And then these are the steps to use Google Pop Sub, which is, again, something completely new to me. Google allows you to subscribe to YouTube live chat messages, including super chats, using Google Pop and Sub. This way, YouTube will push events to your webhook when a new super chat is received. Perfect. How to set it up? You enable, basically you have to enable another API, enable YouTube Data API version 3, and Google Pop Sub API in the Google Cloud Console. We already saw how to do this when we enabled the text-to-speech API. Same process. Losing my voice already. Wow. Then create a new Pop Sub topic in Google Cloud. I asked for more details about it. We'll see about this. Sorry. So you basically create a topic, and then you subscribe your webhook to that topic. You can use Cloud Function, an App Engine, or Laravel. Now this is scary because did I mention Laravel anywhere in my question? No, I did not use Laravel as a prompt anywhere, and still it suggested Laravel right away. Either Cloud Functions, App Engine, or Laravel. How did it know? It's probably pulling context out of other conversations that I'm having. Probably, but that's scary. So you subscribe your webhook, you authorize the subscription to receive real-time updates from YouTube, and then handle incoming messages. And there are links to documentation, but these links do not work. Now, we don't care about polling, that's fine. Now, I did ask to elaborate on how to create a pub-sub topic and how to subscribe the webhook. Please elaborate more on steps 2 and 3 using Google Pub and Sub. How can I create a pub-sub topic and how can I subscribe the webhook? So more details coming. So basically you go to the Google Cloud Console and then go to APIs, services, and library. We can actually go there right now. Go to, I have a console here, and then you go to API and services, library, and then enable. Basically you enable those. Okay, that is easy. And then navigate to pub and subtopics. This is kind of hidden. Basically what I had to do is head over here again to APIs and services, and then I search for pub and sub. And then create topic. So that's I don't know how to get to this point without using the search bar, but it's easy to get there. So then you click on create topic, you give it a name, whatever name you want, and then click create. Now you have to grant permissions to YouTube so that YouTube can push events into that topic. So you click on permissions. Here is the thing that I created. So click on it, and where is permissions? Here. So in this part where it says permissions, you click on add principal, and basically you have to use this principal. I don't know how to get to this name, it just knew it, but it does. Where did I go? When you start typing YouTube here, it actually gives you a suggestion. So I guess this is the only one. So you basically choose that one and then assign a role of pub sub and then publisher, I think. Is that? Yeah, pub sub publisher. So that'll be the role. So it's YouTube. We give YouTube permission to push events or publish events to the newly created topic. And then click save. Already did that. Now how to subscribe, this part I didn't do, and you'll see why. So then you go to, I'm going to cancel this one. You go to subscriptions, which is here. And you have to create a new subscription. Give it a subscription ID. Again, this is whatever you want. And then you select the topic that you created, a topic that YouTube already has access to push events to it. And then we choose the delivery type. In this case, I don't remember what I chose. Choose delivery type push. so that it pushes that event over to an endpoint URL. Now, before we can do this, we need to go through the same process that we went through with Twitch, because as soon as we save this, Google is going to make a call to verify that URL. So I have to have the controller ready, and this is an example code. There is going to be a token in the call, and I need to respond with that same token and a 200 code in TextPlain, which is basically what we did with Twitch. We just have to take that token in from the request and just send it back right away. In that way, the subscription is enabled. So this has to be in place first of all. And this same controller also is handling notifications. So in the same code, we just get request content, and then the data is going to be the super chat data, and it's just logging the thing. So I didn't do this because I don't have the controller ready yet. So we're gonna go through this maybe on Wednesday or Friday this week. And once we do that, we just need a new route, and to test this, basically we just need to expose it and use the exposed URL like we did with Twitch, and use expose from her. And once it's exposed, we create the subscription and reply to it and go through all the steps. But yeah, that is basically all the steps that we need to do, and we are going to go through those in the next session, and we're going to start reacting to both Twitch and YouTube events at the same time. Hey, all right, but I guess we're going to stop here for now, and we're going to continue on Wednesday. Exciting things to come. Thank you so much, everyone who joined me today. Appreciate it always. And if you found any of this helpful, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow me on Twitch if you're not doing so already. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. If you're on Twitch, stand by. We're going to raid. Let's see who is on today. Probably Moo. Moo Hoodles. No. No. We're gonna have to rate someone different. This guy was really cool last time. Software and game development. He's doing web development right now with React, Remix, Superbase, and Lead Code. Yeah, let's go and rate this guy again. Start raid. Anytime now. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great race. Wow. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.